Well, hello there, cadets, and welcome to Exploring God's Frontier. Welcome, cadets. I'm glad you're here to join me today. Today's episode is going to be discussing creation and how awesome and powerful our God is. We're going to be having some fun games, some awesome crafts, and a wonderful memory verse. But I always like to start off my day by singing some awesome and fun songs. Would you be willing to join me and sing a few songs with me? That would be great. Let's see what songs the computer has for us today. Computer, bring up the songs for the day.
Yes, Captain. Loading songs.
Come on! My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. He made all the stars, He made all the seas. The skies are His handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. God is so big, my God is so big, my God is so big, my God is so big. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. He made all the stars, He made all the seas. The skies are His handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. Sing it over once again. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. One more time. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do for you.
The splendor of a king, clothed in majesty, let all the earth rejoice, all the earth rejoice. He wraps Himself in light, and darkness tries to hide, and trembles at His voice, trembles at His voice. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And all will see how great is our God. He stands, and time is in His hands, beginning and the end, beginning and the end. The Godhead, three in one, the Lamb. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And oh, we'll see how great is our God. Name above all names, worthy of our praise. My heart will sing, how great is our God. He's the name above all names. You are worthy of our praise. And my heart will sing, how great is our God. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And oh, we'll see how great is our God. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. Oh, sing how great is our
Well, cadets, thanks for joining me with song, and I know that's probably one of the funnest parts of my day. So thanks for taking a part with that with me. Right now, what I like to do next is I like to get into the Word of God. I like to read the Bible, but sometimes I need some help with that. So to help me today, I'm going to have the computer pull up our ship chaplain. His name is Charlie. Computer, bring up Ship Chaplain Charlie.
Affirmative. Connecting Ship Chaplain Charlie now. Please stand by.
Charlie, are you there?
Retrieving signal.
Charlie? I'm over here, Charlie. Right here.
Oh, there you are, Captain Nebula.
Ah, how are you doing today?
Good, I'm good. I was just reading my Bible.
Well, that's an excellent thing to do. Hey, Charlie, I have all of these training cadets with me today.
Wow.
They're joining me as they learn how to be space captains.
Cool.
And I'm just kind of showing them how I do my day, and I was showing them how we like to learn from the Word of God together.
Oh.
And so I was just wondering if you have anything you could share with all of us.
Sure. I was just reading my Bible, and I was reading the very first few words. It says, in the beginning, say that with me, kids. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Wow!
That's a lot of stuff.
Can you imagine that?
That's a lot of stuff to create.
Well, when I think about God creating, kids, cover your eyes. It's very dark. And when God created, the first thing he created was light. He said, "Let there be light," and he called it day, and the darkness he called night.
Yeah.
I wonder, can you create something by just speaking it into existence? I can't.
Well, you know what? Let me try. Cake. No,
Is there
I didn't
cake?
get a cake, Charlie. I don't think I can do it.
Of course not. Only God is big enough and powerful enough to create by speaking it into being. So God spoke everything we see into being. The sun, the moon, the stars, the planet we live on.
Wow.
And only God can do this because God is so big and so powerful.
You know, Charlie, that reminds me, we were just singing some songs, and we sang a song and it said, "My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do."
That is so true, Captain Nemo. God created the universe and the earth in which we live, and He did this for 5 days.
Wow.
5 days, and everything was made. But can you guess what God saved for last? It was the best thing God made.
Ooh, what's the best thing God made? Donuts?
No, silly. Try one more time.
The best thing God made. Well, I know that He loves people.
Yes, God made Adam and Eve.
Oh, wow.
And the Bible says that God created Adam and his wife Eve in His own likeness. So we are the only creatures God made that are like God.
Wow, that's pretty special.
That's because God is so big and powerful. How great is our God?
That's another song that we sang. How great is our God?
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Do you know why God created humans? So we could be God's friends.
That makes sense.
Did you know, cadets, that God wants to be your friend?
Yes.
Just
That is an important thing to remember.
It is, and sometimes we forget that.
Yeah.
So, just remember, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. God created everything. Only God can create because only God is big and powerful. And we are created to be God's friend. Now, that's good news.
Oh, that sure is good news, Charlie. Thanks for sharing that with us today.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Cadets, let's make sure Charlie gets a good goodbye, and we'll see him again tomorrow, but on the count of 3, help me say goodbye. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, Charlie.
Goodbye, cadets. Goodbye, Captain Nemo.
Cadets, wasn't that a great lesson? Our God surely is big, mighty, strong, and powerful, and there's nothing that He cannot do. But He wants to be your friend, and He will do anything and everything, and He's powerful to do what it takes to be your friend. Wouldn't you like to be God's friend too? It's a wonderful thing. That was a great lesson. Computer, what's our memory verse for the day?
Scanning. Loading memory verse. The memory verse for today is Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
Wow, that is a great verse. And that is what we just learned about in our lesson. In the beginning, God created everything, the heavens and the earth. What a beautiful verse. Well, there's something very special coming up next, but we can't do it here. So I'm going to meet you guys in the ship laboratory of the USS Voyage, where we get to do some awesome crafts. I'll see you there. Welcome, Space Cadets, to the ship's laboratory on the USS Voyage. I'm here with Miss Aurora Moon, our ship artisan.
Hi, cadets. Nice to meet you today.
And we are here prepared to make something really fun. Is this what we're going to be making today?
That's what we're going to be making today. We're going to be making planets that come from God's beautiful universe that He created.
And that reminds me, we just talked about this with our ship chaplain, Charlie, that God made everything, and it was beautiful and wonderful. And it's when we get to recreate just a little bit of it, it's kind of fun just to see how beautiful and wonderful things can be.
It's exciting. I would like to start today off with a riddle.
Oh, sure, yes, okay.
Cadets, let's see how Nemo does answering this, and you try to answer it at home too. What do planets like to read?
What do planets like to read? Boy, I don't know. What do planets like to read?
Comet books.
Oh, comet books. Oh, man. That was a pretty good one. Yeah. Oh, boy.
All right. Well, let me go through the supplies for today.
Oh, great idea. Yes,
Okay.
let's do that. Yep.
Cadets, I hope you have out your paints. And our paints each have a little plastic top on it that you're going to need to take off and put your paints in front of you.
Mine are already off. I'm ready to go.
We also have a bowl that has some water in it. You might have a cup with water in it. And then we have 3 balloons. 1, 2, 3. A piece of black paper and a paintbrush. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to create the stars that you see in the universe. So this is kind of fun. This is called splatter painting, and I hope Mom and Dad put their newspaper down for you to do this because it gets over things a little bit. So
what, we just dip it into the white?
Dip your paintbrush in the white.
Okay.
Then you're going to hold it over your black paper, and you're going to tap it like that. Just tap it and make stars all over
It's dribbling.
your paper.
So this is why they call it splatter paint.
That's exactly it.
So I can do
Okay.
that more.
Then you can rest your paintbrush in your bowl of water so that it washes out some of the paint.
So we put that in here?
Yes.
All right.
The next thing you're going to do is take one of your balloons and you're going to blow it up, but you just want to blow it up so it's little. Let's show you how to do that, okay? Just a little balloon. You might need some help tying it off.
That's my favorite thing to do with balloons.
Make noises?
All right, so is this going to be big enough? Is that too small?
No, that looks like a good size.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
Then you're going to wash off your paintbrush.
Okay.
Lots of paint on it. And then you're going to take it over and you're going to drizzle it on your paper. Get lots and lots of paint on that.
So just put it all in one little spot?
No, you can make different spots. You can drizzle it different ways. Make it lots of pretty marks on the paper. Okay. And then you want to take your brush and wipe off that extra paint because we're going to save the extra paint for another project on day 4. So we want to use maybe half of our paint today and save the other half for later. Then take your brush, stick it in the water, get it all washed off, wipe off the water, then take your second color, and I'm going to use yellow. My first one I used blue, but now I'm going to use yellow.
Well, if you use yellow, I think I will do red.
All right.
Let's see what red does.
And I'm going to drip some of that yellow right on top of the blue. Okay. Look at that. And then wipe off the extra yellow into the cup. Then I can put my paintbrush back into the water. Now, here's the fun part. We're going to make a planet. We're going to take our balloon and we're going to go straight down and then do like a half a twist. Are you ready? Here we go. Straight down.
So we just smush it?
You can just smush it if you want, but if you do a half a twist, you get a kind of a prettier pattern.
Okay, so this is what it looks like when I just smush it. That's all that happens.
And this is what it looks like when I twist it.
Okay, let me try twisting it. So we smush it first, and then we just twist the balloon. Does it matter which way you twist it? You can just twist it. Ooh,
How's it going down there?
that's kind of neat.
Oh yeah, look at
looks
it.
like
Looks
it's
like
got
the red
rings.
planet with a ring around it.
Yeah,
It does.
Yeah,
It
that's
does.
red and blue.
Yep.
Now I wonder if should we make them all the same color?
You can make them different colors, and that's why we have 3 balloons. So this balloon you're going to want to put into the trash because you're all done with that one. We're going to blow up another balloon, and you can use 2 different colors. Remember, just little, not a lot of air in the balloon. You want a small balloon, and it'll make a smaller planet. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off my brush again,
Okay.
get the extra water off, wiping it on the side of the bowl, that's important. And this time, I think I'm going to do red and yellow.
Well, I did blue and red, so I think I'll do white and blue this time just to see what that looks like.
So I'm gonna put some of this paint on here, kind of drizzle it so it makes a little bit of a design. Again, wipe off the extra paint into your cup.
Yeah, you want to keep as much of that as
Yep.
you can.
And then wash your brush before you put it in the second color. Wash it really good. Wipe off the extra water.
Okay.
Dip it in the red. That's what I'm doing, red. You might be doing a different color, and
I
that's
did.
okay too.
I made 2 spots with blue, so I'm going to do white and blue together. Oh, I wonder if you did 3 colors, what would happen?
Oh, I bet you that would be pretty too.
Well, you know, I just might add a little yellow to mine then,
All right.
just to see what happens.
I'm wiping off my extra paint,
Okay.
putting my brush back in the water, and now it'll be fun to see what this is going to turn out to look like. I'm just going to go straight down and twist a little bit, and then pick it straight up again. Oh, now I have a yellow and orange planet. Wonder what it would do if I used the balloon again and tried to make a little planet in the corner.
That would be kind of fun.
Maybe I'll put a little more red on it. And just put a little bit of red.
That looks pretty neat.
Oh, that's cool.
So I did blue, and then I did white, and then I did yellow. And that is what it looks like.
Nemo's doing pretty good at following directions.
Yeah, I like this. This is a fun craft. This is pretty neat.
Oh, look at that one. It's got a little bit of white and a little bit of red and a little bit
That
of
looks pretty
yellow.
neat. Oh, I love those.
Isn't that nice? All right.
Really like how the stars in the background just stand out.
How they look pretty cool, don't they?
Boy, that looks neat.
So you can make as many planets as you want. You can do 3, you can do 4, you can do just one big one in the middle. This is your creation, so it can be whatever you want it to look like.
Yeah, if you were in space, do you know what colors Earth would look like if you were watching Earth from space? What colors do you think it would look like? I think it would probably look like blue and green.
I think so too.
There's a lot of beautiful blue in the world and a lot of beautiful green in the world.
There's a lot of blue oceans and lakes, and God created those.
Put a little bit more white on mine. All right, I'm gonna do this one too. Ooh, and then maybe I'll add some blue. I like to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna add all the colors and see what happens. Do lots of colors. Colors, colors, colors. Why not? Let's see what happens.
See what kind of a planet you get.
That's right.
Nemo.
Now, one thing, I didn't wash my brush, so I've got a little paint, so make sure you wash your brush because otherwise you'll get paint in your paint jars.
And then it'll change the color of that paint, and you may want to use that paint in another project. So, yes, always make sure you wash your brush really good.
Whoa.
Let's see.
That's got lots of colors in it.
You know how they say that the moon is made out of cheese?
Yeah.
That kind of looks like macaroni and cheese to me.
It's my mac and cheese planet. Oh, that's great. Planet Craft.
Yeah.
That's Oh, well, that looks pretty neat. I like that. And if you swirl it more, it just gives a really cool look. I love that. This is a pretty fun craft.
It is a fun craft. Thank you for doing it with me today.
Yes, thank you for letting us do this and showing us how to. And boys and girls, stick around because tomorrow we're going to be doing, this is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do another craft that's a lot of fun. I can't tell you what it is yet, but I promise you will love it. It's going to be a great time. We should probably get going though, so let's head back to the command deck. Before we do that, we should probably say goodbye to Miss Moon. So every of you cadets at home, you should all wave and say goodbye, Miss Moon. 1, 2, 3.
Bye, cadets.
All right, I'll see you guys back on the command deck. Welcome, cadets, back to the command deck. That was a pretty awesome craft, and now we are here, and I hope you're ready to have fun because we are about to play a game. That's right, we're gonna have a fun game, and this is probably a game that you've played before. This is a game called Pictionary. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a picture on this board right here, and you are gonna have to try to guess what I'm drawing. Now, if you're playing at home, maybe you've got someone with you, maybe your parents, or maybe a brother or sister that you're playing with. You guys can play against each other and see who could be the first to know what the drawing is. Or if you're all by yourself and you're watching this by yourself without anyone there, that's fine too. Just see how fast you can guess it, all right? Let's try. All right, we're gonna draw one and we'll see how long it takes you, okay? I'll start drawing, and the minute you think you know what it is, just shout the answers out and see if you get it right. Okay, I got one. Okay, ready? Here we go. Have you got it yet? You know what it is? That's right, it's a rocket. A rocket. Who was the first one to get it? Were you the first one? Well, this was kind of practice. So we're gonna try another one. Let's just take this one right off the board. That was pretty good. Let's see if you can guess this one. They'll get tougher as we go. All right. Let's see. This one might be a little bit tough. Let's see. Yeah, give him some arms and legs. Maybe some shoes. Have you figured out what that is? I'm not the best drawer, but let's see. It's an alien. All right. That might be my fault if you didn't get that one because that's not a great alien. But if you did get it, great job. All right, let's do another one. We're getting the hang of it now. Let's see here. How about? Oh, I know one. See if you can guess this one. And I'll get one there. Have you figured it out yet? It's an astronaut. That was another one that I could use some practice. But I'm sure some of you guys at home got that one right because you're just great guessers and you guys are awesome at this game. Let's see here. Maybe we should let's do two more. Okay. This one's a little bit easier. Let's see here. First, we'll start off with that. Some of you guys already got it, I know. This one is pretty simple. What do you think that is? It's a planet. It's a planet with some rings. You know, not all planets have rings, but some have rings, and that's things that are floating around and around the planet. It's pretty cool. All right, how many of you guys got that one right? Let's do one more then. I think you guys are doing so good. Let's see here. One more. Oh, this one's gonna be super easy. It's not gonna even take very long, so you have to be a quick guesser. Okay, get ready. All right, here we go. This is gonna be really easy. Do you know what it is? It's the moon. It's the moon. You know what? We always like to say that there's a man on the moon, so we'll draw him on there too. Well, pretty good job. You guys guessed those super good. Some of those were pretty tough, but I think you did a great job anyway. All right, we have one more thing we need to do before we say goodbye for the day, and that is our verses. Hey kids, welcome back. It's time to learn our memory verse for the day. Now we heard our memory verse earlier on from the computer, but it's good to be able to try to learn things a little bit more. And so I've written down our verse for the day, and I hope you'll be able to read and recite this with me. Let's just try to read it all together and say along with me our memory verse for the day. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. You did a pretty good job. We're going to add a little bit of a trick to it, though. I'm going to take away a word. Let's take away created. Oh, let's see if you remember it. Ready? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Good job. You didn't miss it. All right, let's do 2 words. Let's do heavens and earth. Oh boy. Here we go. Are you ready? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1:1. Very, very good. All right, we're going to take away all of the thes. All of the thes. This one's a the. We're going to take away this the. And we'll take away that the. Oh, we only have a couple words left. Let's see if you guys remember them. Here we go. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. You did a good job. All right, let's just take off in and. So now we just have 2 words left on there. Oh, you're doing good though. Keep it up. It starts with in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. All right, here we go. Let's see if you remember the whole verse. We're going to erase the whole thing. Here we go. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1:1. You did a great job. Now you go and say that verse to your parents or to some friends to remind them that God made everything and that it's all very special. Boys and girls, it's been great to be with you today. And I just want to say thank you for helping me along my day and for singing with me, for playing games, for building crafts, and for learning the verse with me. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.